Hi, and welcome to step number 2, intention, education in setting your intention. So this is an educational video. I'll just explain how things works, and also so you can have a visual representation of what's going on when you're sitting down, meditating, imagining, and so on. Okay, hope you're enjoying everything so far. First, I'll just show you, of course, the 9 steps. Step number 2, going away from being overthinking, distracted, unorganized, behind, overwhelmed, and such, and let's use this mind for what it's made for. Setting intentions and connecting with your desire, feeling it, defining it, and yeah, let's bring life to our creations. So that's what we're working with, the education for this, and I'll have an image for you here, quite interesting one. Have a good look at this one. You can download it also. Should be out on the right side in this section here. So I'll describe shortly what we see here, and then I'll start letting you know what's happening when you're actually doing the intention session. Okay, just a second here. I just want to make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, there we go. Full screen. There we go. Okay, so step number 2, intention. And what you see here, let's look at this red dot here first. That's where I'm explaining for you. This one right here is the I am potential. I am potential means that this is where you plant your ideas. That's where they also grow. So it's your every clean slate every morning where you can put any intention you want and things will start happening there. That state of being will optimally be a relaxed and calm state of mind. Okay, good. So this here is just a representation of our minds and what can be planted in it. This here is something that we imagine, not yet picked, not yet planted, but just possible ideas. It shows you that when we do start to imagine, we come up into the vision up here, the cloud vision, and here things starts to happening. Again, when we start feeling it, then we're planting it. Over here, we see what is an emotional GPS. Haven't talked so much about it yet. We touched it briefly in one of the practices where if it feels bad, we imagine it for too long, but I'll go a little bit more in depth here. What you see here is how focus and our dream and passion, focused on our dream and passion, how that actually brings an energy field into a certain direction. And a little bit association with feelings also when we start doing that. So now you see what's here. Let's begin to explain. So, okay, you know you're sitting down, imagining, connecting, and writing down. So why do we do that? Because as you see here, your wish or your dream or your idea, when you imagine it, what happens is, boom, you start to connect. You start to see what it is you truly desire. Your inner wisdom will start telling you, show you what's going on, if it's something you like or not. You'll start to gain clarity. Clarity means that you'll be able to identify it when you start creating it, that you're on the right path. And of course, vision is imagination. So you also learn to use your imagination even better to create what it is you want to create and make it clear. Now, here's an interesting part, the blueprint, the frequency. So we talked about connecting with our imagination, right? That's actually a blueprint for creating what it is you imagined. That is the blueprint. The frequency is the blueprint. The way that the body starts to vibrate, your mind starts to vibrate in a certain specific pattern, that is the blueprint for you for creating what it is you're imagining. You're going to feel different. You're going to speak different. You're going to eat different. You're going to notice different things when you're looking outside, when you're walking around, because you're in that frequency. Okay, so that's the blueprint. Now, when you connect with that blueprint and feeling it, as we feel it, that's when you start to plant it. That's in a way saying to your creative self, to the potential that's always available, I have chosen this idea. I want to see more of it. Just like a YouTube video. First, we just see the potential, the possibilities of YouTube videos. We read a little bit about it. That's just the wisdom of the video. Get clear of what it is, and then we press play. The frequency starts to play, right? So feeling something is pressing play on a YouTube video, and that's when it starts happening. That's when everything starts to grow. So as you imagine and feeling it and taking action, right, writing it down in the define, your brain neurons actually starts to change. Okay? You're actually rewiring your brain so it fits for what it is you want to create, what it is that you want to see more of in your life. Also, you see here, the more we focus over time and repeatedly, the deeper the roots. So what does that really mean? That means, let's say you set the intention to become an entrepreneur. You spend 5 minutes visualizing that. Then you start walking around and you feel like an entrepreneur and you start seeing things, but then you get scared. Or someone tells you you can't really do that. So then you get, oh, well, okay, I'll just skip that idea. So what does that mean? Well, the more we've done it, the more we have been planting that vision, the deeper the roots. Okay, so get over here to the dragon here. The stronger the dream and passion, right? The stronger the focus. So when people come and our old insecurities, they come, fears, and so on, they will not affect this focus. We will slice through it. Okay? So that's why we want to repeatedly state to ourselves through affirmations, through visualization, through imagination, who we want to be, what we want to do, what this day is all about. Okay, now have a look here at what is my passion, right? So what is my passion? When we ask ourselves this question, we are connecting with a deeper intention than just doing the dishes or similar like that. So what is my passion? This is the intention you want to carry out on a daily basis. And your passion is not only a doing something specific, it's the state of being, right? It's the frequency of your passion that's important. That's what's going to bring more of it. So when you ask yourself, what is my passion? What happens is it's going to go into your emotional GPS, just like a car's GPS, and it will show you when you're on the right direction. So when you're on the right direction, that means you're actually seeing what is your passion. You're feeling what it is that is your passion, your true state of being. Then it feels great. Okay, it feels, I love it, right? If it doesn't feel great, your emotional GPS is telling you, hold on, you're not going the right way. Something is not right, okay? Now we'll practice this much more in step number 3, but now you have a hint of how that emotional GPS works. Step number 4 is diving really deep in the emotional GPS. But anyways, now we have an idea of it. So basically that's what we have here in step number 2. That is, we are planting our visions over here. Let's just clear up one time. Whoop. We are planting visions. So every time we sit and imagine, whoop, we are connecting with our inner wisdom. Awesome. We're getting clear about something. We're connecting with the blueprint, whoop-t, the frequency, whoop-t. And then by feeling it, we're planting it in our body, in this moment, which is where everything grows. So that's why we want to do that on a daily basis. The more you practice it, look at the dragon over here, the sharper your focus, the more intentional you can be, the easier it is for you to slice through all these old fears, right? All these old fears that you see here that I depicted as waves, right? That's old fears coming your way all the time. All energy is always available. Other possibilities are always available. So when that shows up, your friend calls, you decided to make $1 million, and he says, no, let's go partying instead. Let's do something that I think is fun. Then you can maintain your dream, your focus, even though it feels uncomfortable at the first. Okay. Please download this map here, enjoy it, and yeah. Thank you very much for watching the education in step number 2, intention. I hope you liked it. And if you have any comments, please leave them in the section below so we can get better. And yeah, I wanted to make something visual about what it really means to sit down and imagine something, because it seems so, for me at least at first, it seems so abstract. It seems so kind of wooey, right? So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Looking forward to have you in step number 3, where we're gonna really kick it up a notch, really challenge ourselves, and get excited because things are going to happen soon. Take care, have a great day, and please share in the group also how you liked the video here. Okay, see you in the next. Bye-bye.